So, America, Aurora, Colorado. Hmm, real serious problem we're having out there, ain't we? You know, we look at this and we can only come up with one conclusion. Our government has abandoned us as Americans, and this chaos and destruction is definitely by design. If something like this would have happened with us just as Americans and a riot were to break out and the cops couldn't handle it, the first thing that would happen is the military would come in, clean house right away, right? But that's not what's happening here, is it? The military is not moved in any kind of way, shape, or form to defend the cities that these people, these Venezuelan gangs are destroying. They're out there destroying all the stores, shooting guns in the air, and no one's moving one foot about this situation. Why? Because it's by design. But I'm going to promise you one thing. If it gets out of control and the Americans start fighting back to defend, now the military will get involved. Because that's the only time it looks like to me that they're going to get involved or anything that have to do with the government to stop the violence of what's going on in our country. Let's just face it. The federal government has become so corrupt that this is their baby right here. They caused all this. They allowed this country to be invaded. They are allowing it to continue to get destroyed, and they are not even lifting one finger. Watching this video today over at that Target store and all that stuff where they're all going crazy, not one cop car, not one siren, nobody. We, the people, are on our own. And you don't have to look at it any other way. You just have to see it for what it is and accept the truth. The left has assisted the corruption in government to take our country to this level. This is what they're all marching about. This is what they think is a great thing in our country, to destroy their own home. It would be like a person thinking that it makes sense to set fire to their own house. That's exactly what's going on here. Now, a lot of people are saying, and I watch videos saying, well, wait until that comes to my town. Well, you know what? It's not just one town. It's the United States of America that's being destroyed. And if we allow this to go too far, one state at a time, it'll be handled this way. They will take control of 10, 20 states. That means that their illegal army is going to get stronger and more powerful, right? Now, I'm just talking about the facts of the things that are happening right now. These things are not things that I'm making up. These things are happening out there right now. No one's doing anything about it. I'm still wondering what are our military generals thinking? How can they just sit back and allow a corrupt government that they know is corrupt to do these things to America, to their own country, where their families live and relatives live, where their children live? This design right here, I bet you, I can guarantee you that if it gets way out of control, which it will because it's being allowed to, and the Americans go at it with these people because these people are slaughtering us, that's the only time you're going to see the military move in on this. And mark my words, this could all be ended. This could all stop. All they got to do is move it in. Move in the National Guard, move in whatever they have to do, and this is over. But they're not going to do it. And obviously they're not doing it now, and it's not the plan. It's not the plan. I'm telling you right now, we are left on our own. And like I've said in my videos before, we ain't got a chance divided. Never mind the left. The left is only a handful of people compared to us, the Americans. We must unite because we are being attacked. State by state, we're being taken down. How much further are we going to allow this to go before we unite? Are we going to keep talking online? Are we going to keep on with that? I know that a lot of people are holding a lot of hope with the thing with Trump, and I'm all for it. I really am. I don't see it. I don't see it. They've gone too far with their plan. I just don't see it. I really don't think that they're going to let that man get into that office again. They're not going to do it. And I'm telling you, like I told you in that last video, we have to have a plan B for this. Because this problem cannot be handled just by one man. This is a big problem. Our country's been infiltrated by our enemies. And is being assisted by our federal government. These ain't lies. This is the truth. They let them in here. Look at all these people, all these videos of ICE catching these leaders of these gangs and everything and releasing them again and again and again. No justice. No justice. The justice system has fallen in America. Our republic is on our way, it's on its way down. Like a flaming rock. It is just going down, and we are watching our country go up in flames. We can't allow this. We can't let this go on like this. How far are we going to go with that? Awaken. This sleeping giant must awake. And I'm not telling you that we have to be violent. It's not the point. We need to awake. We need to wake up and start dealing with each other, and we must unite. We have to come up with a plan. It doesn't have to be a violent plan, but we have to come up with a plan. Our unity is our only way. There is no other way. Don't wait for it to get to that point where they're going to attack us and we're going to have no choice but to defend ourselves. Because this is where this is going. It's a sad day in our country. I'm even sadder about the fact that we're just letting it happen. We're letting it happen. We're not going to have anyone else to blame but ourselves for this. We already know the government's out of it. They are not going to help us. They're not looking to help us. They've gone against us, and we know this. They've chosen their side. And it's the globalist side they chose. We need this. We need this unity. We need to save our country. We have nowhere to go. It's not like the invading army they allowed into our country. It's not like that. They left their country and they came here, and they'll be better off. But where are we going to go? Where are we going? This is our home. We don't have another home. This is the only home we have. And we're allowing a handful of people to take our home from us. We're allowing a handful of people to destroy our way of life. We have just allowed it to just happen, and it continues to happen, and nothing is being done about it. American patriots, if there was ever a time for us to stand for what we know is right, this is it. There's never going to be another time like this one. Look what they've done to those other countries. Look at the UK. The government went against its people. And now they're angry. They're saying that everyone's spreading misinformation. Really? They allowed all those people to go into that country and destroy the natives' lives. And all the citizens of that country are in big trouble. And they don't even realize how deep of a problem they really have. And now it's beginning here. We're the last frontier of this whole thing. We're the last hope of this world, let me tell you. What's going to happen in America is going to determine what's going to happen to the rest of the world. That much I know. If we take our country back, the rest of the world will reconsider what they've done and they will change their ways. But they're not. They're not doing that. They're pushing forward and they're pushing hard. We truly need to talk. It is our right to talk to each other. It is our right to defend our homeland. It is our duty to do that. And not to allow anyone to come in here and just take our country from us. It's happening. And again, we can't just wait for it to come to your town. They're on our soil, our country. Doesn't necessarily have to be your town. They are in our country. It is our country that's been invaded and now armed against us. They have declared war on Americans with an ideology. And then they brought in a foreign army for us. You think those people are here just for fun? Any fool can see what's happening here. We need to pull it together. And we have to do this pretty quick because they're moving real quick too. This is not good for us. This is not good for our children. This is not good for our grandchildren. This is bad. We're never going to convince the left that has emboldened our government to do this to our country, because they're blind. They don't even know what's going on here. They're not going to react until it's too late. But we are not blind. This is really happening to us. This is really going on right now. Never mind anybody else's theories, this, that, the other, media, blah, blah, blah. Never mind all that. Our common sense tells us, and we know what's right. And this is wrong. We cannot just stand idle and watch our country burn. We can't do this. Like I said, this isn't about being violent. It's not about that. The only way we're going to shut this plan down that they have, this global elitist people, is to unite. With our unity, their plan cannot happen. And if it's going to happen, let it happen in another country. But not here in our country. Not here. Let the world do what it wants to do. And if the left wants to get on a plane and leave, and all these movie stars and everything, if this one gets voted, I'm leaving the country. Go about your way. There's a plane leaving every hour, on the hour. Jump on one of those bad boys smoking, out of here. Do what you got to do. Nobody cares. I don't even understand why movie stars and musicians and all that are talking such stupidity and nonsense. What makes you think I give a crap where you want to live? You made a movie. You made a few movies. That's your job. What you have to say on the political end and on the spectrum doesn't mean anything to me. I don't even care. I don't even care. But fools are influenced by people like that. Not this one. Listen, I'm pleading with you, Americans. We have to do this, and we have to do it fast. They're moving fast, and we need to move faster. We need to stop this before it's too late. We need to stop it before it's too late. They're just waiting for it. They're setting us up. They're setting us up for martial law. Guaranteed. That's the only time the military is going to move. That's the only time they're going to do it. They're setting us up. And we're just watching it happen, and we're going to let them do it. No. We cannot allow that to happen. We cannot allow that to happen to us. I refuse to be a slave to a bunch of pedophiles. I'm not being part of that. I'm not doing it. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. I am not doing that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you feel the same way. We can't do this. We can't allow this to happen. We need to get it together, and we need to get it together fast. It's got to stop. We have to stop this. This is a raging fire that's way out of control. We have to stop this. Listen to me, patriots. We need to stop this. We cannot let someone take our home. We have nowhere to go. This is our last dance. We have nowhere to go. This is our home. It's been our home for generations. I call to all you patriots, listen to me. We need to make a stand, and we need to make that stand now.